everybody? My name is Danny Ferrari.
My name is Parker Ament.
We are Excellent Sound. We are back with an awesome video for you guys. Today,
don't you mean a dumb video?
Yeah, guys, today we're talking about the dumbest bass in dubstep. The dumbest basses in dubstep.
Yeah.
The first bass we're talking about today is the wah bass, guys. The wah bass is one of the dumbest basses in EDM, in dubstep, period. It's really, really easy to make.
It's the #1 dumbest, for sure.
Yes, but it's really cool, and we're going to show you a lot of variations how to make it actually really useful. But it's very, very simple. We're trying to break down our sound design videos into like a little bit more simple, concise for you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys just go in and start making your own shit. Of course, we got a free download in there. I got like 2 or 3 presets. No, I got 2 presets, 2 racks in there. I have 3 presets.
We're giving you guys so much.
There's so many, right?
So many.
And of course, all these WAWs are actually from our brand new pack called WOOKTRONIC. We just dropped it, right? It's got 175 Serum presets. It's got a ton of samples, some awesome bass one-shots, some awesome loops. I'll go through a couple and show you guys. These demos are actually made entirely with the actual WOOKTRONIC pack. We'll be playing those, and if you guys want to get this project file, link in the description for that for Patreon. Other than that, bro, let's like jump right into it. Let's talk about how dumb the wah bass is.
Oh, we're getting dummy today, guys.
Right. People want to know what is the wah bass. I'm talking about that Griswald. You know what I'm saying? The Griswald.
Yeah, where it's a wow.
It's the Griswald family Christmas. If you know, you know, bro. Griswald. You know about the Griswolds, dude?
No. What's Griswold?
Never seen Christmas Vacation?
No, what?
Do they have Jewish holiday movies? I guess they do.
Yeah,
8 Crazy Nights.
Sure. Yeah.
But like,
I don't know what
you guys
the
all watch
Griswolds
them
are.
on Hanukkah and stuff?
No,
like
we watch Christmas movies.
Yeah, so Christmas Vacation, classic movie. You should watch it. It's really funny. And the family's called, you know, the vacation movies like Vegas Vacation.
Home Alone.
Nope. That's not what I'm talking about, but that's a great movie too.
Okay.
Anyway, the Griswolds. That's the name of the joke. This is what we're talking about a wah, this type of bass. Or if you want to get a little bit more funky, you could do some wah basses like this.
This is when you're smoking too many nugs, dude, and you just get
hard.
dummy.
Little too much eggnog on Christmas Eve, bro.
What is eggnog, dude?
Eggnog's delicious, bro. It's like nutmeg milk. Basically, Santa Claus jizzes in some milk and puts some cinnamon and nutmeg on it, and it's delicious.
Sounds incredible.
So we're going to be showing you guys the basic of these wah basses. I'm just going to make one from scratch because they're super simple. I put this one in there. This is like the wah bass. Wow. Very wah-y. Sounds like a wah.
Yeah.
You know? We got some other wah basses like this, of course. Makes it sound like a wah, basically, right? Okay, so the basic of this is actually pretty simple. There's really only 3 components that you really need to do, and then we're going to talk about actually expanding upon it. So really what you want to do is you can use really any oscillator. I like to use basic shapes. I'm just going to use a sawtooth wave for right now, and I'm going to go down to like -2 semitones. If you didn't know about our presets, we actually like to put all of our presets in the same octave.
Yeah.
Unlike other sample companies that like to do every shit all over the place. That's just fucking annoying.
It's the
Step
worst.
your game up.
It's the worst.
Jesus Christ, it's not that hard.
We might have to just call them out just so they stop
I might start
it.
doing it because I feel it's so annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start with like a basic shape sawtooth wave. Very simple, right? So that's the first thing is get like a basic shape. Next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and activate a filter. Low pass MG low 12 is perfect, right? Add a filter, add some resonance. Bam, done. Just like that. And then lastly, just add an LFO with a ramp. I'm going to set this to 8ths and I'm going to set it to envelope mode and I'm just going to throw it on the cutoff. Watch what happens. You can hear it start to open up just like so. Nice and wide, right? And you can do a bunch of stuff. So a cool thing that you can do is you can also add a second oscillator like so, do a little bit of a higher octave, and sometimes add it to like +7 semitones, and maybe add it to also to the filter as well. Maybe lower the level, and you'll get something more like this. Maybe higher the octave. I didn't hire the octave, now I'm hiring the octave. Mix it in how you see fit.
It's starting to get dummy, dude.
It's getting real dumb. It's literally that stupid, you guys. So a lot of times it's just variations based on that. Let's try higher octave. If it's all the way up, kind of cool too. Another thing you could do is you could start do this. You can do PD from B, right? Turn that level down. Turn that PD up. right? Then you start getting some really, really interesting stuff. Now, to expand upon this, I kind of like it down here a bit. Maybe try a different wavetable. That sounds kind of nice, a sine wave. Let's try a square, maybe. I think I like saw. Let's try a sine wave over here. Oh, that's like super wow, 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 wow. You'll hear it like, watch this.
Bro, what is that? Is that a dread? Is that a dread coming out of your headphones, dude?
I do think I might be growing dreadlocks, and I think I might be addicted to marijuana.
I think you are, dude.
I think so, dude.
I heard this, and I just immediately saw the dread.
Watch how much more stoned I'm going to get everybody right now by doing this.
All right.
We just set it to triplets, we set it to retrig, and we just hold down a thing.
Oh, there it is.
That's literally it, bro. It's so stupid. Right, now let's process this. Really basic. You don't want to change it too much, because actually the nice thing about this sound is like kind of the analog simpleness of it.
Yeah.
But adding some distortion, using this LFO as our main LFO. Add a little bit of multi-band compression, just a little bit of processing, nothing crazy. Like, it's so stupid,
dude.
Bro. Here, let me just fucking put this. I just changed the drop, dude. I just made that. You can also alternatively change this. Pretty cool, right? And then adds, you know, maybe you add a macro onto the rate knob. You know, add a little bit of variation. That's too far. I'm definitely. I should have put this one in the fucking pack. This one's like really good. Sometimes the simpler the better. Honestly, guys, like it's kind of dumb, but you know, maybe add a sub in case you want. Maybe send this one direct out. Maybe a triangle wave, so we're not having any phasing with our sine wave. Let's throw a macro on that PD too. That's kind of cool too. You can get weird with it. Keep the sub going direct out. Don't put it in the filter. So as you guys can see, and then you can also try changing the filter up. Sharper curves, maybe more resonance. Too much will start sound lasery. Alternatively, too, if you want to get that really bubbly sound, sometimes if you take this down to like -4, I think change the PD. I need to do more. Maybe I go up one. Let's go this up. You can find a sweet spot in there. You can get some kind of cool stuff by changing down, lowering the octave. That kind of gives you like the bubbles, the wook bubbles, I like to call them.
That's nasty, bro.
And of course, you want to process that a bit more with this one. Be careful of phasing too. Maybe turn this down. There's some cool stuff in there. I'm actually going to go put it back to, I liked it how it was before, but just kind of just showing you guys just some other cool variation type stuff you can do. Turn down the PD. That's probably my favorite. Now, if you want to texturize the sound a little bit more, this is another thing you can do. Maybe you add another distortion, and watch what you do here. You use something like downsample. What's going to happen? Now we're getting a little bit of yoy, right? Because the yoy comes with the resonance. We got a video on yoys. If you guys want to see that, let us know. It's another dumb fucking sound in EDM,
so dumb.
bro. The dumbest
so
sounds.
dumb.
In a good way. If I put that here, look. Now I'm texturing my bass a bit. Let's go ahead and put a macro on that. There's our little yoy macro, right? A little yoy mix. And then of course, however you adjust this drive is essentially the pitch of it. Honestly, you guys should be doing this with your own sounds. Like start doing stuff like this. It's just like very simple. If you check out some of the sounds in the pack, we have a bunch of macros to like really focus in, and they're all kind of like, they're not on the same thing, but like it allows you to change the sound, not just like simple stuff like reverb and delay. Like sometimes that stuff's useful, but like just like really being able to change the sound, like using
like so you have like a B drop.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Or a different LFO shape altogether.
Yeah, I love those.
Like if I turn this up and find the sweet spot for each one, and you know, if this is up too much, like if the yoy pitch, like that sounds all right, but it sounds kind of shitty. I'd probably dial this back a little bit. This is a little macro nug right here. And then if I really wanted to enhance the yoy, I might turn now this is turning into a yoy video. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. That's for another day. Anyway, okay.
Dude, you know what really grinds my gears
what, bro?
with
Tell
macros?
Me. Hit me with it,
Companies that just put useless macros.
I know, bro.
Or if there's just 4 or 2. What's up with that, dude?
Well, okay. So
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
For sure on bases, you got to do more.
You pay $75 for a preset pack?
Now, if you're doing like a pluck
there?
bass or something like that, or a pluck, like something that's simple, it's like there's only so much you can do. But like with these basses, bro, like another thing I was gonna show you guys is like a very common like groove too that you can do is like you'll see something like this. Actually, let me open up this preset. This one we're giving away in the actual thing. This one's actually, I labeled it a sine bass. It's kind of more of a sine bass, but it's also very WAWA. Let's get that sub in. Okay, so if this preset is stock, it has this little extra. Look at all the LFO shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right?
Yep.
Now, it doesn't stock come like this. What happens if I turn this remove trip down? Watch what happens. We get this little trip groove. That's kind of like what I was doing before, but that's like another way of doing it. And obviously changing up the actual LFO itself shape can give you some cool sort of ideas, some sequences. And yeah, what Parker's saying is true. Like there's a lot of things that you can do to get creative. Look how I'm just changing the swing. It's like really simple stuff, but just takes a little bit of time, and honestly, it's very helpful. Maybe a pitch mod. I literally have a drop right there. Watch what happens if let's just play with that for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this over. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this one off for a minute. I know we're getting ADD, but fuck it. Pretty sick. I'm just holding down a button. And then obviously with that pitch mod being changed, it adds a little bit. So many cool things that you can do with these presets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
We every preset we have has so many macros, so many options that you could do. It's really, really nice.
We really try our best to do that. And also, too, guys, like, if you didn't know, like, another thing we started doing is we really make sure that when we hear one-shots in a pack, it's really cool to have one-shots because sometimes, like, you got to layer basses together.
Yeah.
But what's really annoying is, like, when you have a one-shot and you're like, I want that preset, and it's not there. Each one of our one-shots in this pack is, not each one, most of them, because some of them we did do a lot of layering. We have some processing and, of course, tweaking the macros. All can be made from the presets. I mean, some of these are crazy. Like, they're all categorized. It's hard to see. I'm going to have to move this over. Our editors are going to get pissed. Sorry, I'll put it back. But you can see we got chomps, womps, different pigs. Yours. These are really fun to work with.
Yeah, all you sample-based producers are just going to have a field day with this.
Bro, these squids. Oh, look, that's that sign. That's that same sine bass, but with a little bit of processing on it too. Some of these yoys are crazy too, bro.
I love that.
Woo. Anyway, yeah, a lot of great stuff. Wanted to give you guys a quick little sneak peek at that. Another thing too is like one thing that we were really stoked about, and I'm sharing this with you guys because like if you struggle like writing drops or getting ideas, we added this new thing in this pack, and I'm not trying to like just like oversell it because I really feel like this is a really cool thing. We added these like sort of melodic drop turnaround layers, so like if you want to just get an idea, you can just throw one of these in and put some drums behind it, like. They're like full little things with spaces for you to put your drop sounds into.
Sick. Yeah.
And if you don't like them, that's fine, but at least you have like something to start with.
You could also chop them up, dude.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? It's like great for one shots too.
I love stuff like this. This is something really cool that I'm really excited about with this pack. I'm curious.
I haven't seen anybody else do that.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm curious if you guys in the comments, let us know if you think this is like really helpful. Like
drop starters, maybe.
Yeah,
dude.
maybe we'll do a video on this and just kind of show people how to utilize this. I do want to do like a wook drop video and like kind of utilize these. But some other cool stuff that's like really essential is like little stuff like this, bro. Like the so important to get that
Those dreads are coming out again, bro. You got to push them back in there, dude.
Bro.
Push them back in.
All right, let's finish up this sound and we'll wrap up this video. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little sneak peek. If you guys want to see more of that, again, go to our website. We got a bunch of demos and stuff of this new pack. All right, so this one, again, one last thing that I was going to say, if you want to texture it a bit more, another thing you can do is add a filter, like maybe even like I don't know if this is going to go well, but some type of like weird metallic filter like a comb or something with a lot of resonance might add some cool characteristic. Let's just try a comb filter. Like you can get kind of trappy with that if you had a little bit of movement. So you can texturize these a little bit more and expand on it. That's the point I'm like really trying to make. I've found that like using other like spectral wavetables works, but it's better if you kind of do something with not a ton of harmonics. Like you want to keep that analog sound of it, you know, because that wah is just really nice when it's just real simple.
It comes through really clean too.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't take a lot to mix it too. It always works pretty well in the drop. Let me put this back for the boys. I'm fucked that up for sure. Bruh. We're gonna go ahead and give this in the download in the description below, along with this one right here, this Sign empty gas tank. And then we went ahead and there's this other wah bass in here. We made a nice fat rack too for you guys, a nice wah fat rack. This thing is sick. A little wipe, a little fucking dirty ass wook wipe.
Dude, wook wipe, dude.
Wooks have the dirtiest asses, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. A fucking drug rug poncho.
Oh, a drug rug poncho.
They put poop in their hair, dude.
Oh, for sure they do.
There's poop for their dreads. I don't know what I'm saying. And then like I think there's some from this one too. Which one is this one? Oh yeah, this is the same sound, but just like a little bit of processing, so we entered that too. Anyway, we got a bunch of presets in there for you guys. Check out the Wook pack. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you guys.
Yep.
If you guys want to support us, obviously picking up a pack, or if you don't have any, money to do so, even just liking the video, commenting, let us know what you think. That always helps.
Share it with a friend.
Sharing it with a friend. That's always a great Christmas present to us. We're trying to get to 100K.
Yeah, and we love when you guys comment your favorite timestamps on the video.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
something
helpful.
that we love. We just click on it, and then we get to rewatch it back with you guys.
Yeah. Also, we're doing some more live streams. We're trying to get that going too. We're doing more feedback stuff, so keep a lookout on that. Anything else you got for the people, Parks?
That's it, dude. Keep it dummy.
Keep it dummy. It's so stupid. WOOKTRONIC
Stoops.
Volume 1. Link in the description. Patreon. All that stuff. Free downloads. Get whatever the hell you want. We'll see you guys.
Let's
Happy
get it.
fucking New Year, bro.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Let's play this shit out, bro. No!